Selling a home in your 40s can be tricky. You might have kids, pets, or a busy job to juggle, but don't worry. I've got a plan for you. In this video, I'll show you how to sell your home without turning your life upside down. We'll cover everything from pricing to packing, and I promise by the end, you'll feel ready to take on this challenge. Picture this. You're in your 40s, juggling work, kids, and maybe a pet or two. Now add selling a home to that mix. Sounds crazy, right? But don't worry, I've got your back. I know you're busy and your home is full of memories it's not easy to let go of, but sometimes we need to move on to that next chapter in life. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple, no-nonsense plan to sell your home without losing your mind. We'll talk about how to price your home right, get it ready for showings, and deal with offers. Getting this right could mean the difference between a quick, profitable sell and months of stress and uncertainty. So let's get started. Now that we're ready to start, let me ask you something. What if I told you a $5 item at your local hardware store could boost your home's value by thousands? It's true, and I'll reveal exactly what that is in just a moment. But first, let's talk about the groundwork you need to lay before listing your home. When it comes to selling your home in your 40s, preparation is key. You're busy. I get it, but trust me, the time you invest now will pay off big time later on. Let's start with decluttering. I know it's not fun, but it's so important. Buyers need to see themselves in your space, not your stuff in their space. Go through each room and ask yourself, do I really need this? And if the answer is no, it's time to say goodbye. Next up, let's talk about repairs. You don't need to renovate the whole house, but fixing small issues can make a big difference. That leaky faucet, squeaky door, those things need to go. These little fixes can prevent buyers from getting hung up on maintenance concerns. And here's a pro tip. Consider getting a listing inspection. It can help you spot and fix problems before they even become deal breakers. Now let's talk about that $5 item I mentioned earlier. Are you ready for it? It's a can of neutral colored paint. Yeah, that's it. A fresh coat of paint can transform a room and make your whole house feel new. It's one of the cheapest and most effective updates that you can make in your home. Speaking of updates, let's chat about staging. This is where the magic happens. If you want your home to look like it belongs in a magazine, even with kids and pets running around, simple things like rearranging furniture to highlight your home's best features can make a huge difference. And don't forget about curb appeal. First impressions matter, so make sure your lawn is mowed and your entryway is welcoming. Finally, we need to talk about pricing. Get this wrong and you could leave money on the table or have your home sitting on the market for months. Do your research on the current housing market. Look at similar homes in your areas and see what they are selling and what they've sold for. And remember, it's not just about the money. You need to be emotionally ready to let go. I know it's tough, but try to see your home as a product you're selling, an investment, not just a place where you've made so many memories with your family. All right, you've got your home looking its best and priced ready to sell. But here's the thing. Most people focus on the wrong details when evaluating offers. There's more to a good deal than just a number on paper, and what I'm going to show you exactly what to look for. Let's talk about showings first. I know it can be tough to keep your home looking perfect when you've got kids and pets running around. Here's the trick. Set up a go bag with essentials for quick outings when a buyer wants to see your home. This way you can scoot out fast without leaving a mess behind. And don't forget to let your neighbors know you're selling. They might have friends looking to buy in your area. Now, when those offers start rolling in, it's not just about the price. You need to look at the whole package. Are there contingencies? What kind of financing are they using? How flexible is their closing date? All of these factors can make a big difference in how smooth your sale goes. Here's a common mistake I see. People often don't respond to offers quickly enough. In this market, you can lose a good buyer if you take too long to get back to them. So when you get an offer, make sure you're ready to look at it right away. And then during negotiations, remember, it's not just about getting the highest price. Sometimes an offer with a lower price but better terms can actually be the better deal. For example, a buyer who's pre-approved for a mortgage and can close quickly might be worth more than a higher offer with lots of contingencies. Now, let's talk about the closing process. Even after you've accepted an offer, there can still be some bumps in the road. Home inspections might turn up issues you didn't know about, or the buyer's financing might hit a snag. Don't panic. This happens. It's pretty normal. Just be prepared to be flexible and work with your agent to find solutions. Here's a quote to keep in mind. Even if you believe you have a very interested buyer, it's important to note that the purchase agreement may be contingent on your making more home repairs and spending more money. This is why it's so important to be prepared for anything during the closing process. All right, we've covered a lot about selling your home in your 40s, from getting your house ready to closing the deal. It's like running a small business, but here's the thing. Selling a home takes time, especially when you're juggling work, kids, and everything else. So be patient and stay flexible. Now, let me give you one last piece of advice. Don't forget to take care of yourself during the process. Selling a home can be stressful, but it's also an exciting new chapter in your life. Make a plan, set a timeline, and stick to it. This will help keep things simple and less overwhelming. Remember, you're not just selling a house, you're moving on to something new. It's okay to feel a mix of emotions. If you need help, don't hesitate to ask family, friends, or professionals. You've got this. Now go out there and sell your house.